Divine. Thank you for tuning in. You can find me on all my social sites as Tahiri Divine. Well, I'm here with you guys to share a quick ritual and a new moon in Leo reading. So officially the new moon started yesterday, but its energy is going to be here all the way out to this whole weekend. So you guys can definitely grasp and utilize these energies to help move you forward in your life. I'm really excited about this energy because we're getting ready. This new moon is actually prepping us for the Lionsgate portal that's coming up on the 8th of August. But before I get into that, let's just focus the presence and the energy right here. Just to relax and calm the energy. And we're going to allow the divine to come in as I prepare this reading. So I'm going to do the reading first, and then I'm going to share some tools that I'm going to be using with this new moon energy that's in Leo season. So you guys know a new moon always falls around the same time as where what sign that the sun is in is exactly where the moon is at. So that's where a new moon and the sun sign will always be in conjunction or in the same sign. So sun is in Leo and our moon is in Leo right now. So this is actually a dark moon. So with it being a dark moon, it's really a void. And so we're actually coming into a place where we're having a clean slate. I really feel like the energies that we had with the eclipses that we had in Cancer and Capricorn was pretty much preparing our slate to set now the intention of what we're supposed to do, because now we have less than 6 months of 2019 left before we go into 2020. And 2020 for a lot of you guys, myself included, is going to be the game changer, or is the game changer in what we do now and what we set our passions and our heart and our desires for right now is what's going to catapult and take us to that next limit. There's a few cards I wanted to pull from, and now just one came to me and I didn't grab it. I think I'm going to run and grab it. Just hold on. I wasn't going to do any love readings, but I feel that there is some love that's in the air for a lot of people. Also, not only love, but our financial situation, business, and personal spiritual life. And so before I get into the other cards or the ritual, let me go ahead and get to the cards first. So let's start with our moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. Look at that, guys. You guys see that? That says the dark moon, the void. That is so, oh my God, and that's a 1. Wow, that is so funny. For me, guys, August is a personal 1 month for me. And so seeing this 1, and then that's just as soon as I open the deck. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. So we're going to go ahead and get into the reading right now for the, okay, that card wants to come out. Okay, purity, wow. So we have purity. Number 30, snow moon. All right, let me pull another moon card. Okay, something else just came out. Wow, the void just came out again. And I'm gonna pull one more card from the moon oracle cards. Okay. And then growth. Okay, let's get into the moon cards, guys. Let's get into these. Okay. So we have the void, dark moon, snow moon, purity, and then also 5, growth. Wow. Okay, let's get into it. Is immediately what I see. Immediately. So let's start with the void. We already talked about how this is a new moon. So a new moon is a clean slate. This is a void, and a void doesn't mean that it's empty. The void means that it's a clean slate to pull from. So for you guys, when you're setting your intentions under this energy, it's about being very clear and specific as what you want to get out of this. So be very clear and very specific, guys, in what it is that you want, because this is now the energy. And also too, I like how she's resting. This is really like, even though Leo is a very flamboyant and go out there kind of energy, it's important to rest. While, so definitely rest is going to be important for you guys. So it's not about being extra out there right now with this new moon. It's about being clear, stating for what you want, and just putting it out there. And this is why this ritual I have for you guys makes so much sense. So let's get into the reading, continue. All right, so the snow moon. I don't really know much the snow moon, but it's talking about purity. And that still kind of ties into me with about the clean slate. But let's just kind of read briefly what the card says here. It says, look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be clear as possible with your communication. And that's perfect because Mercury's out of retrograde. So it's about being very clear and stating what it is that you want. So that's what this right here, purity. I know why I do what I do. That's the mantra for this card. That's deep. Wow, that's real deep. The next one is growth. Now this is amazing because this is a number 5. If you guys are familiar with numerology, 5 is associated with the number, with the astrology sign of Leo. So we have growth. And I love how she's growing. See how she's grounded on the earth? And she has this time clock. For many of you guys are going through your Saturn return, or just about to enter your Saturn return, or leaving your Saturn return. If you have just left one, if you had Saturn and Sagittarius, you just left it last year. This is definitely about leveling up and being grounded in your space that you're in. And when we talk about being grounded, we're talking about knowing why you're here. Like this says, know what I do and why I do it. And also understand that everything takes time. When you plant a seed in the ground, you don't look at the seed every day or look at the pot every day where you planted the seed and like, oh, has it grown yet? Has it grown yet? And I had to teach my daughter that because she likes to plant. When she started planting seeds last year, she would want to go to the pot every day to see how much has grown. And what it is, it's not about checking and toiling over it every day. It's about releasing it and allowing it to do what it needs to do, allowing it to be watered, allowing it to have the sun, allowing the nutrients happen. And that's where I feel like a lot of us are being nurtured right now. As you see, she's resting, right? She's resting, and she's not overly concerned about how things are going to happen. She just knows it's going to happen because she knows her why and she knows what she's going to do. So that's clear right there. We're going to pull from our Chakra Insights. So let's get our chakras. Like, I know this energy is definitely solar plexus, root chakra, sacral chakra energy, but let's see what the guides, our universe wants us to work on. I feel like this, wow, okay, I have the crown chakra came out. Okay, and these two jumped out. So root chakra and another crown chakra. Oh, this is a third eye chakra. Okay, so this energy is really calling for our third eye chakra, our crown chakra, and our root chakra. Like I said, being grounded is important. So this is right here is about the sense of belonging and community. You have the number 2 here. And this is about culture, tribe. A lot of you guys have been like the black sheep in your family or in your circles or in your job, whatever you're in, you felt like you didn't really mesh with them. But understanding that there is now a tribe and a family spirit that you belong to. So whether that's with the Devine Tribe or any other spiritual or empowerment group that you're going to participate in, knowing that you have a belonging, being rooted and grounded in that, that's really important. And then we have the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is about you guys being able to really allow yourself to pay attention to your dreams. I'm getting dreams, heavy dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, listen to your intuitive knowing, following that. And then the crown chakra is knowing that you're connected to the higher powers. You guys, a lot of you guys who are listening to this or watching this right now, a lot of you have ancient ancestry that goes beyond this earth plane. You guys are dimensions beyond, and you guys have those connection to ascended masters. Many of you may be direct lineage from ascended masters. And so they're letting you know, they're giving you messages through your dream state. That's why they're calling you for you to rest and to know that this is a clean slate, and allow your dreams and your intuition to really guide you, because you're getting messages from the divine straight to you, and that you're being led, or if you have already been led, to your spiritual tribe or your spiritual family. So guys, definitely join the Divine Tribe. We're on Patreon. We are really growing and we're getting it in on there. Okay, guys. Do I want to pull another chakra card? I think that might be it on the chakra cards. I want to pull next from the Isis Oracle deck, because since Isis rules the moon energy, I feel that this is really, yeah, let's go ahead and pull from Isis Oracle. Oh. Power over 7 Scorpios. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. This is a powerful card. Powerful card. It says power over 7 Scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Okay, so I just did a video a few days ago that I'm posting really soon, talking about how to dispel or remove negative energy from you, right? And this is what this card's talking about. So yeah, guys, when you guys watch that video, and then you guys want to see how this ties in, pretty much what it is when it says you have the power over any lower energy that's on you, around you, or near you right now. You have the power. You have direct lineage and connection to source, to higher ascended beings. So whatever you say and you speak from your mouth and believe with your heart, you will see it come through. So for those of you who may be dealing with this lack mentality, sadness, depression, or anything that feels heavy around you, or like it's pulling you down, you have the power to speak on that thing and tell it to remove. I'm going to read what the cards say about this, because this is powerful. Let's see. I want you guys to get this. It says, okay. It says the Lady Isis or Aset is teaching you the art of conjuring, which is being able to use your will and word to gain dominion over lower vibrational energies. We must be careful to use this gift with compassion, respect, and love. Using the words with care and firmness will be great healing into your life. You are guided to become aware of the power of your words and to realize that they are becoming every effective as a healing instrument or a harm instrument to you, depending on how you use your words, which is so important, because I know a lot of you guys during Mercury retrograde was really understanding the power of communication and the power of words. What you say and what you will to be will have. So you can speak to these things. So I'm just going to give you guys the brief story background. It says, in this story lies the mystery of her conjuring art that is awakening in you. Okay, hold on. To name, okay, so what it is. The lady was able to cause... The Lady Isis was able to cause the poison of 7 Scorpios to yield to her healing intent by naming them and dominating their poison. She did so out of compassion to save the life of a young boy. So pretty much the story is there was a young boy who got bit by 7 scorpions, and she spoke to the poison, and the poison that was meant to harm and hurt his body ended up healing it, because her very word, the vibration, the frequency of her words in the beginning was the word. The word is what? Vibration, frequency, sound. She spoke to it, and the poison had to change its molecular structure to no longer do harm, but to heal. So with that being said, whatever you speak life into or death into will come to pass, because you have the power of words. Okay? That's huge. That's real huge. Do I want to pull from Isis again? Okay, this card just jumped out. The Lunar Queen, the Celestial Goddess. So this right here is a really great time for you guys to really work in the moon energy. What is this card saying? Just to give you guys a little, let's see, it should look in the does. Okay. All right, this one says, this is tapping into deep feminine wisdom and recognizing the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment is an essential balancing act to our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. That is so right what we're talking about. Shifts, guys. This is a shifting. So rest, restoration. Speak on what it is that you want and let it go. Don't toil over it. Don't think about it. Let it be. Let it be. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Wealth deck. just so you guys get an idea where your abundance and your wealth is for this energy of the new moon. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, you guys can definitely message me, and all my information is below. Okay. The connector, Venus, we are all one. So this one says it's about living heart-centered. And look, there's a lion on here, guys. Heart center. Heart chakra work is going to be very important during this season. I have a article on, or a blog that I did on my website, talk about the heart and mind connection. Check that out. I'll make sure I leave the link in below. But this ties into that. So I'm not going to go too much into that. You guys can read it in detail about the heart and mind connection and how this energy is calling for you to live in your heart space. But in order to do that, there has to be a clearing. There has to be a releasing of some sort. You have to speak to the thing and call it by name. That's exactly what that's about. Okay, I see what you're doing now. Okay, let's go ahead and go into, let's pull a love card real quick. We're going to go from our Romance Angels deck and just get an overview of what the collective energy when it comes to love right now. Okay. You deserve love. You deserve love. You are lovable. You deserve love. That's why you're being called to do that heart work. And the first love, the love that you're really looking for, is the love of yourself. And when you love yourself, people are going to love the way you love you, and they're going to want to love you too. Unrequited love. A lot of us have dealt with this. And there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. If you're in a current relationship or situationship, it's definitely an unrequited love. And you're being told that you deserve to be loved. But what it is, you're attracting that person in your life, and you're saying yes to that person in your life because you feel like you're unlovable and you're unworthy, and that you're just willing to take whatever somebody's giving you, and you overgive and you overdo, and you're not getting anything in return because you think that if you keep doing more for this person, that's going to make them see your value and your worth. But that's not going to make anybody see your value and your worth. When you take away from people, that's when they start to see how valuable you were. But then ask yourself, would you even want to still be with the person who couldn't see your worth in the beginning? But the reason why they couldn't see your worth, and not say they couldn't see your worth, they recognized your worth, but they also recognized that you didn't recognize your worth. So therefore, they don't feel the need to give back to you. But you deserve love. Give yourself the love that you want to give to other people, and start showing it for yourself. And when you do that, I promise you there's going to be a shifting. Go to my blog and read the heart and mind connection. Okay, last card. Engagement. And this is Leo season is an important time for those who are in this phase. So you may not be in the unrequited love, but you still, there may be some self-love and self-worth, self-compassion things you can still work within. Or it can still tell you that the relationship that you're in is worthy of love for those who are resonating with the engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Some of you guys are going to be going, either if you're not already coupled up, you're going to be getting married, engaged. This is definitely the season for that. So if you guys are in that place with your relationship, this is the perfect time to set that intention on what you want the foundation of your relationship to be and where you want it to grow into. And I shared with you guys, I'm working on a really, really great love manifestation abundance oil under this new moon. This is a perfect time for marriages to conjure up your marriages, love, those who are meant to be with you. Even if it's, okay, this is the thing. If you're not in a relationship right now and you're completely single, there's going to be a person that's going to come to you during this Leo season that just may be the person for you for whatever time it needs to be. I can't say it's going to be a husband or wife, but it's going to be somebody who's going to be meant for you to be with you. And it's going to be some kind of engagement. When I mean engagement, doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a wedding proposal, a marriage proposal, but it's going to be a commitment there. And there's a level of commitment that you are looking for because you deserve that love. And for those who are going through unrequited love, you got to release that and connect with that heart-mind connection. Check out the blog, guys. But yeah, so this is going to be a beautiful time, but I do have some oils that I'll be selling. I'll let you guys know when it's ready. I want this thing to sit under this potent energy so that it can really just completely manifest and grow into what it needs to be. Beautiful. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to pull from my Angel Tarot. I really haven't been using this deck. I haven't used this deck in almost a year. And I was like, you know what? It's time to pull it out. It's time to pull out the Angel Tarot deck. So let's go ahead and get into this reading with the Angel. Oh, wow, my cards are all the wrong way. Oh, you know, just this one card. All right, I'm going to go and get to it. This deck is really, really thick. It's kind of hard to shuffle because it's so thick. So we're going to get into, let's see. I think we might just pull a few cards from here. And I think I might just call it a day because I want to go live soon, guys. So, but by the time you guys see this, I have already went live. Okay, this card jumped out. Oh, that card. Anything else for us today? Alrighty, we have 3 cards. Ooh, ooh. So we have the Page of Air, which says, challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without tact. Page of Air, which is also known as the Knight of Air. Yeah, Knight of Swords. We have the World. And we also have the Star. Love this. So let's get into it. So there's going to be some information that's going to come to you guys during this manifestation period that may be challenging to you. It may not be what you may want it to hear. It could be in your relationships. It could be in your business, your job, your family, maybe even in your spiritual growth process right now. But I want you guys to know, just because the information that you're seeking is challenging doesn't mean that it's not going to benefit you. And when I say this, I think of challenging information. Maybe there's a blockage that's going to be revealed to you that challenges you to face it, and don't allow it. It may delay a process, but I don't ever see anything as a delay or denial. I feel like it's all, for me, the way I perceive delays, it's all aligned with the path that I'm in based off the choices and the experiences that I need to get to my end goal. So I see that's going to be coming up for you guys. Also, but what's beautiful about it, we have the Star card, and this is Archangel Jophiel, and this is happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. So despite whatever challenging information is coming to you, stay on your path. This is also a card of healing. So whether it's healing for yourself, and you see how she's pouring down, this angel's pouring water in the waters and on the land. This is about nourishment. It's about receiving. So you guys need to allow yourself to receive the information and receive whatever growth and whatever healing and revelation it gives to you. And this is one of my favorite cards in the tarot, is the World. This is one ruled by Archangel Michael. So you guys are divinely protected, and that what's coming out for you guys is pretty much a job well done. It's joy, it's contentment, it's gratitude, it's the path toward greater enlightenment. So the information and all of the work that we're doing and you know what, the challenging information just maybe come from your spirit guides, you guys. That could be a challenging, because it's going to challenge you to push yourself to a higher calling. For those who are seeking more of a spiritual growth and connection, it's something that's going to call you to go higher. And it may challenge you, because I can give an example for me. I was used to getting these instantaneous messages from spirit and from my ancestors, and then it got to a point where I feel like I wasn't getting that quick, speedy answers, and immediately my spirit guides let me know it's time to step your level up. Not saying that you were not here to guide you, but you already know the answers. Do what you know. And at first I felt a little hurt by that, and I was like, dang, really? But I realized, like, I already do know the answers. I've done enough of the work. I've done enough of the research. I've done enough of everything to build myself to a place where I can start making the choices and moving things the way I want to. So in the beginning, I was like, no, I need you guys to do this. I need you guys to do that. They was like, no, it's time for you to do it now. So some of you guys may get that kind of energy. Whatever it is for you guys, definitely grasp into that. I'm trying to think, do I want to pull another card? I think that's it. That's it for the cards. Let's get into this ritual that you guys are going to do tonight. I am all about candles. I love candles. If you want to use a little small volatile candle, or you can use tea light candles, or a 7-day candle. I'm going to be using white candles this time around, but I also recommend you guys can do red candles, which is the root chakra. For those who have that crown and third eye chakra, white, purple candles. I really also hear orange or yellow candles is really good to be working with this energy. Green candles, so pretty much any of those colors would be really prime for you. So if you're working on love for self and that around you, green candles and also red candles. If you are looking to remove blockages in your life, white candles or a black candle. If you want to be more creative, use this energy to be more creative, do an orange candle and a yellow candle. And if it's about communication, blue candle. So depending on what aspect that you're trying to really pull in for yourself will determine the color that you want to use. If you want to keep it universal, just use white. That's what I'll be doing. This ritual is using white candles. Herbs that you guys can use. Where's my little herbs? Okay. So herbs that I think is really good to use. One of my first ones I think should be basil. And I have some dried crushed basil here. Basil is really good about love, peace, and abundance, financial abundance. That's a really good. I'm also going to be using some yarrow because I just feel like Leos is like lucky. They're like Sagittarius to me. They just seem to have this lucky kind of energy, but it's also very regal. So I'm using some yarrow, and I'm going to be putting this also into a bath. So you guys can either do this in a bath form or sprinkle some of this on a candle. You don't need a lot. If you guys are doing this on a candle, you do not need a lot to dress your candles with. I'm going to do a video to show you guys how to dress candles if you guys are interested in that. And then also I'm going to be using calendula. I like that. It's just about protection, and also it's about that. I love the way it smells, and it's all about enhancing my psychic abilities and powers. And then if you guys can also use, where's another one? That'd be good for this time. Rosemary will be really good. So yeah, rosemary, lavender, yarrow, basil. You can use all of them or just a few depending on what energy that you want to really resonate with. Roses will be great if you're looking to do love and you guys are doing like a love ritual. Those would be really great. Crystals that I think are going to be really potent for this time. Clear quartz, which I don't have my clear quartz on me. Amethyst, which I don't have my amethyst on me either, which is funny. But I do have my carnelian, which I think is going to be phenomenal for this energy. Is carnelian, and also black obsidian. I really like black obsidian because it draws out negativity for those who are looking to draw out negativity and tend to transmute that into something else, into creativity or something else. Black obsidian crystals would be a really good stone to use. Carnelian is about, it's just, to me, it gives me Leo vibes. I'm getting Sekhmet vibes too with this. It's just about stepping into your power, your personal power. Because like here we have with the power of the 7 scorpions, power over 7 scorpions, you guys have to step into your personal power to allow yourself to walk into this message clearly and abundantly. But that is that. While you're doing your candle working, I would say that would be the best time to write the things that you want to release. You can, I think fire rituals are going to be good right now, so you can burn them, let them go into the ethers, and then once you release that, like, I want you to really make yourself feel it. And once you release it, then I want you guys to go ahead in your journals or whatever it is that you guys have and write what you're replacing in the space that you released. So that's going to be really, really important in the intention. Just when I say set of intention, it's just a one sentence that is an affirmative sentence on what it is that you are going to manifest and bring or call forward to you. All right, ladies and gents, that is that. I'll be going live shortly. So I see you guys when I go live. Thank you. Peace.